So the simple diffusion, there are two types of simple diffusion we can have. One, just without the protein channel. Another one, through the protein channel. There are two types of simple diffusion we see. Simple diffusion is that if they go from the higher concentration to the lower concentration without the help of the protein. Although you may see that we are having some help, but this type of is the porous protein channel that actually not helping. It's just a kind of channel that especially that small ions and small molecule like water, like sodium plus or any kind of metal ion that can easily pass through this type of channel or whatever fit through this channel. That type of polar molecule or ions can go through this type of channel. So it's not the protein is not changing the shape or anything here. It's just the regular pathway, whatever fits here, it can go through it. But this one, which we call is the facilitated diffusion, which is not a simple diffusion. This one also goes from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, but this facilitated diffusion, protein changes its shape to allow the molecule to come inside, like especially the larger polar molecule, like the glucose or amino acids, this type of molecule, they are polar, larger in size, that cannot go through these channels, but then this type of protein, they make space for them by changing their shape. Or in other words, they can recognize their specific molecule that which one they should allow and which one not. When they identify the molecule, they change their shape and allow them to get in. So those are the facilitated diffusion. And then we have another type of active transportation that is from the lower concentration to the higher concentration, and we must need energy for that one. So this type of transportation we need to maintain the certain concentration inside our cell and outside our cell, especially the metal ions. Metal ions, sometimes we need to maintain lower concentration inside the cell, and outside the cell we need to maintain higher concentration. So in that case, this type of active transport, because extra ion can pass through the channel. Like for example, sodium plus, it can pass through there, and then it's changing our concentration level, and we don't want that type of concentration level. Then the extra sodium plus, whenever we detect extra sodium plus, we can pump it up using that active transportation method. So active transportation, the ions, you may think that only ions are responsible for the active transportation. No, it is ions can easily pass through this simple diffusion, any kind of ion, because they are very small. They can pass like the water. Water can pass through the channel. Similarly, any other ions can also pass through the channel. Is that clear now? Any more question? Yes?
What is the difference between like an enzyme cofactor and a coenzyme?
Very good question. Enzyme cofactor is normally we call the metal ion, and coenzyme when they are the organic molecule. Both have the same function. Without them, the enzyme cannot work. So that's why we call them the cofactors. Both of them are cofactors, but the coenzyme will be more like the organic molecule, and cofactor is going to be only the metal ion. Any more questions? Yes? Definitely. Yeah, that is an important slide for you, the enzyme classification. Not only for deep chapters, but when we are going to learn the food metabolism, you will see that all the enzymes are coming in that chapter. So you make sure you learn it, otherwise you will not understand the food metabolism. So, different type of enzyme classification, but based on the what type of reactions they are doing. So your task would be to look at the reaction and try to identify what type of reaction it is. That is the organic chemistry knowledge that you learn. So here again you are going to be assessed for that how much you learn from the organic chemistry is what. That can you identify an oxidation reaction? Can you identify a reduction reaction? Can you identify the elimination reaction or the addition reaction? That type of thing. So if you can identify a reaction like that way based on the reaction, then it's easy to pick up that enzyme. That what enzyme that reaction is going to catalyze. Like for example, that we are having, let's say, a peptide bond, for example, so we are dealing with a peptide bond. So you can see that the product is given like this way. For that reaction, the product is given so let's differentiate them so that we can understand what is happening. The given is this reaction. So now you are asked that what enzyme is responsible for this one. Can we pick any enzyme that will do this kind of work from here by looking at the reaction? So what has been done here? How we can break this bond? To be more specific, I am showing another reagent that is required for this reaction. So what type of reaction here? Can we know that what type of reaction can break this bond? We can clearly see that it is the breaking point here. This amide bond or the peptide bond is broken by water. What we call is the hydrolysis reaction, and that's what we learn in our organic chemistry many times. Now, if we can identify this is a hydrolysis reaction. So hydrolysis, any hydrolysis reaction, that is the hydrolase family. So it is going to be a hydrolase. Now, if you want more specifically, what will be the more specifically? This is a peptide bond. Any peptide bond that is broken by the protease. Protease is also a hydrolase. So now the answer can be hydrolase is in a broad sense, or it can be protease more specific, more accurate, because the protease is going to hydrolyze the peptide bond, not the esterase. Esterase or like the lipase. Now, if you take the lipase, what the lipase is going to do? It's going to hydrolyze the lipid molecule. So now, if we have a lipid molecule, any type of lipid molecule, if the ester bonds are getting hydrolyzed in the lipid molecule because lipid contains the ester functional group, then we can call those are another kind of lipase. Esterase are also kind of hydrolase because esterase also can hydrolyze the ester bond, but in a different molecule, not probably in the lipid, but in a different molecule. So you need to understand the reaction. Like for example, let's say we are taking the drug of the acetyl salicylic acid or the aspirin what we take. So acetyl salicylic acid is the structure of the acetyl salicylic acid is this one, and it is in our body, it is releasing the active drug, which is the salicylic acid. This is the active drug. That one we call is the prodrug because it is not active form. Prodrug, this is the active drug. We take this one with our mouth because it is less acidic compared to this one. This is more acidic. If we take directly that salicylic acid, it may cause damage in your mouth because it's very acidic. But once it is get inside our cell, it gets what? Because we have lots of water in our body. So most of the reactions in our body is like that. Now what enzyme is required? What we can see? Look at the product, look at your reactant. Look at your product, what is happening? That means in order to have the OH, we must have get rid of that part. And this is only possible by doing the hydrolysis. So this enzyme we can call, this is an again hydrolase enzyme, and more specifically you can call this an esterase. Because it is breaking the ester bond. So that is to answer first you need to know that what enzyme is doing what and how do we give the name. And then once you know that type of thing, then you need to understand the chemical reaction. Any chemical reaction that look at your reactant, what is the change, and look at your product, then based on that, you need to decide that what is happening. Any reaction, organic reaction can be classified based on that by looking at the product and reactant. For example, we are having like this. What enzyme is responsible for this reaction? Which enzyme we can pick to catalyze this reaction? So look at the reactant, look at the product. Okay, what is the reactant? How many carbon and oxygen and hydrogen I have? And I don't have any other product other than this one. So that means, and how many carbon and hydrogens are present in this molecule? So if you count, that means you may get that it has C3 and O3 and how many hydrogens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogens. Similarly, this is going to be exactly the same. But their structure is not the same. One is the aldehyde, another one is the ketone. So definitely is the we can call is the what type of reaction we can call it. Find the atom reshuffle to give us the different structure. What we call what type of reaction? Isomerization. Because one isomer to another isomer. So we learned that one in the very first or in the organic chemistry, that is the isomerization reaction. So if it is isomerization reaction, what we are looking for, that what enzyme is going to catalyze? An isomerase, and isomerase is going to catalyze because isomerization is the of any kind of isomerization reaction that is responsible by the isomerase. Make sense? So in other words, you need to identify the chemical reaction. This is not only for this chapter, as I mentioned that when we go to the food metabolism, there is our real life is coming, that how we are metabolizing our food. All the chemical reactions are there. And every step we need to identify what type of reactions are there and what enzyme is going to be responsible for that. Any more question? So if you have this type of problem, my suggestion is that always look carefully your reactant and then the product. What is the change? Then you will be able to tell that what type of reactions you are having. And once you can identify the reaction, then it's easy to pick the enzyme.